Hello, folks. Good evening to you all. And as better always, believe nothing what the government says. Believe nothing what the fake news says. They're a bunch of liars. They lie at you every time. They're not your friend. They're not there for you. They don't care about yourself. Be a critical thinker. Do your own research. And what I can tell you right now, boom, 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 can tell you right now, do your own research, stand up for your rights and freedoms. So, yes, and also, uh, I'm having another special announcement later on. But anyways, let's get started with the 5 minute countdown. Hold on. Okay, folks. Let's start it again. Sorry about that.
Right, there we go, everybody. Hey, Kevin J. Johnston here, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We certainly hope that you can hear us, seeing as we have to use a microphone.
Oh, see. Yep. Sorry about that, folks.
We have to use it. We have to use
Sorry. Uh-huh. Totally apologize for that. And don't forget, share this around. Hold on. Share this around. Parlor, Twitter, spread it around. Spread the message around. Oh man. Share this. Share. Share this around. And boom, here we go. So, in a most of thing here, folks, uh, in a most of thing here, folks, that uh, when it comes to these things, uh, there's things, uh, there's a lot of things to talk about here. So, before we get to that, let's get to it. Our usual promotion, promotion, advertisement, commercial. Yes. JMW Foods. That's 2201 Wimley Road, Unit 1, Scarborough, Ontario. 416-298-1350. It is one of the best of phenomenal grocery store. Yep, one of the best place to go because I can tell you, unlike the other places that I go to, like Costco, like the one that I previously went to, like Costco, uh, Crapitar, and other places where they actually trying to intimidate and kind of discriminating you, like saying, "Oh, where you are," la, la, la. But when you go to JNW Foods, you're gonna feel you're gonna be on a very friendly environment. Hold on, sorry, and I can tell you, it's a place where your rights are actually being honored, like your exemption being honored. So, yes, of course, it is the what it is. But that's not something that I'm basically worried about because I can just phone the bylaw and I'm gonna talk about that later. But anyways, once again, JNW Foods, 2201 Brimley Road, Unit 1, Scarborough, Ontario, which is one stop after Brimley and Shepherd. That's 416-298-1350. It is one of the most phenomenal place ever. And not only that, uh, I can tell you right now that you're gonna find one of the best local products there. Support this small business, especially JNW Foods. Absolutely friendly environment. But enough of that. Also, before I end this, it is my number one recommended place to go for grocery shopping. But anyways, enough of it, and let's actually get to it. Oh boy. Oh, oh boy. Here's the thing. Remember this uh piece of shit athletes when they're kind of taking a knee during the when when they're taking a knee on when it's come to the anthem. Oh, they got a very harsh slap to the face. Why? Their fans, guess what? Instead of saying, "Oh, We totally support this racial injustice, the white supremacy, and the patriarchy, like the white, like racial injustice, like the white privilege, like blah 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 blah. But oh, it doesn't. Wait a minute. You should still work in Texas. Your friends literally say boo at you. Like, they say like boo, boo, boo. We don't give a fuck about your freaking political rhetorics. We came here in this fucking game to actually watch, to enjoy sports, not to enjoy your freaking rhetorics. What the fuck, man? Oh boy. Yeah. And finally, some athletes are already telling LeBron James to shut up and dribble. Yeah, cry more? Yes, cry more, bitch! I don't give a shit about you. Alright. Anyways, before anything of it, today's name is Fitness is Essential. We're all essential in number lockdown. Same as usual. Anyway, uh, basically, uh, this one guy, like, saying, oh, this is so disrespectful, we kind of reminding very religious, this Black Lives Matter, everybody, no, why more, yes, oh, glory, oh, poor baby, yes, why more, bitch, because this is what I can give you for pushing out the fucking political rhetorics here. You motherfuckers, instead of just, you know, playing sports and just shut up about your rhetorics because uh, you work for the fun. Like, your fans are the boss. They are your boss. And your shit didn't work at all. How about this? Take a look for little clip from Salty.
He was just asked how you felt about that and if you had heard them.
I think it was disgusting. I think it was absolutely disgusting. You got fans booing you for people taking a stand for what they believe in. Millions of other people support this cause.
Really?
We've discussed with every other team and the league what we're going to do, and we got fans booing us in our own stadium. How disgraceful is that? Honestly, for a lack of a better word, it pissed me off.
Oh, poor baby, you gonna cry? Cry more, bitch. What you just witnessed was a major league soccer player, and it's fine if you don't know who this is because nobody watches soccer. But anyway, this is what we see in all of our sports, whether it's the NBA, the NFL, MLB, and even fucking hockey at this.
See, even the fucking hockey. Oh my shit. Oh shit. When I see this kind of thing, like, I'm about to shit myself here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. You wanna cry more? Yes, cry more, bitch. I don't give a shit about your feelings. And I don't give a shit about your rhetorics also. But here's the thing, folks. When it's come to basically when our side, when we say just shut up and dribble, the left will say, oh, racism, the definition of racism. But wait a sec, when CCP tell someone to just shut up, just shut the fuck up. Like when CCP says shut the fuck up, oh, LeBron James in the left, they usually say like, oh, they need to just shut up and just play sports. Yeah, how do you like that? Eh, you eat your fucking idiot LeBron James. Yeah, I don't give a shit about him.
This point, all of these cocksuckers are kneeling during our sports, and here you got a situation where the fans aren't having it. Oh hell, all of these dry twats waddled their asses out onto the field. They took a knee, a position I'm sure they're all very familiar with, and then the fans, instead of going, "Oh my God, I need a brave everybody. Look at this! My favorite soccer player out there is showing me that he's on board with Black Lives Matter." Everybody, they said boo, boo, and then they started chanting USA, USA, USA. Do you want a patriot boner? Because that's how you get a patriot boner up at this place. And then after the game, he went and he started whining about it. Oh my God, everybody. Can you believe how disrespectful our own fans were? We were standing up for what's right by taking a knee, and they like booed us. You're shocked that you came out onto the field.
Yeah, you choose that, like, you choose to come to the field and how about, like, if you guys cannot take a knee, how about you just kind of, just stay on your locker room or, anywhere else aside from the field? Because basically, hard, you just learn the hard lesson here. When your fans literally say boo, boo. Like, basically, that's what you get for pushing out this whole rhetorics of yours. Like you're saying, oh, I'm taking a knee because I care for the racial injustice. Equality, folks. Like, look, we need to fight witnesses, evil, who white supremacy. Like, we need to take a knee in order to show that we're fighting against this systemic racism, folks. Wait a minute. Uh, really, systemic racism. It's not really. Like, I'm not trying to say that there's no racism exists, but racial, racism indeed exists, but uh, these idiots are literally putting out their so fucking political rhetorics. Like they're taking me during the anthem while their friends are standing up, and guess what? I think they learned a very hard lesson in it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh shit. Yeah. You wanna whine and you wanna complain and whine more? Go ahead. I don't give a shit, bitch. Fuck you. Because just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about your freaking rhetorics. Because uh these people came to actually enjoy sports, not your freaking rhetorics. They actually want you to see playing sports and not bragging about your, you know, politic, political rhetorics. That's why no wonder why your freaking ratings are in the. No wonder why your freaking ratings are going down to the trash. Because, you know, you're pushing this whole rhetorics like NFL, and NBA. Oh boy. But here's what. But guess what? Basically, there's only one sports organization who's not pushing this rhetorics. It's UFC. As you can, if you take a look on UFC's ratings, their ratings are in the highest of most. Why? Because they're the only one who's not pushing this whole rhetorics. Imagine this. Like they saying, "Oh, Black Lives Matter, right? Like we need to come together for racial injustice, man." Yeah, shut up. So when do you just? So why don't you just shut up and dribble? How about that? Just shut up and dribble. But I know how you guys gonna say, "Oh, this guy is racist. He doesn't understand that we need to come together and fight for systemic racism." Oh boy. Anyway, it's driving me crazy, oh boy. But here's what I can tell you. How about uh, we continue some more tips from Salty?
And you shoved your highly divisive politics into everybody's face. Black Lives Matter is a gigantic Marxist group that runs on the premise that every white person in this country is guilty of racism, that everybody in this country has the original sin of being born white, and therefore they're privileged and they're racist. Everything comes to them fucking easy, and BLM is going to tear this fucking place down and rebuild it in the Wakanda vision or some shit like this. You're shocked that people in Texas did not take kindly to you kneeling during the national anthem? Are you fucking insane? And then he goes on to blame the fans. He goes like, well, we asked for like the national anthem to like not even be played. Why would they play it? Because that's what the fans want. The
Yep.
fans are in charge,
Yep.
asshole. Do you want to become? Well, let's run this joke into the ground. While we're at it, Archer, do you want to become women's soccer? Because this is how you become women's soccer. Nobody cares about the highly divisive political ideology of their favorite sports athletes. Just kick the ball into the fucking net. No one cares about your stance on geopolitics, race relations, or fine fucking French cuisine. They just want to see you run up and down the field and kick the fucking ball into the net. Shut the fuck up about everything else. This guy does not get it. Have you not been paying attention lately? Have you seen the record low ratings for, again, NFL, NBA, fucking MLB? Nobody's watching any of this shit. You guys broke fucking NASCAR with this, but you're going to keep pushing forward. You're going to keep pushing forward. And this dumb asshole is confused about what's going on. All of you highly paid cocksuckers on that field, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. What you're doing is not studying and brave. You're all taking a knee. You're all on the same exact political spectrum as motherfucking McDonald's, Microsoft, and Apple. Gigantic transnational corporations. Every media conglomerate out there is telling everybody how much they love Black Lives Matter. What you're doing is not studying and fucking brave. In fact, standing up against this nonsense and saying, listen, no, I'm my own person. I don't hold the exact same political beliefs as everybody else on this team. I'm going to stand up during the national anthem because I love this place. That's what's now considered studying and brave, not bowing down to the political peer pressure of Black Lives Matter, not being race extorted to getting down on your knees, or else you get canceled by your own fucking sports teammates out there. No.
But anyway, enough of it. And guess what? Your whole elements didn't work out at all. Oh boy. Oh man. Because the most important thing right now, just shut up. Just kick the ball, dribble the ball, and uh, just shut up in your geopolitical or your whole fucking rhetorics. Because your friends actually, your friends came there to actually enjoy sports, not to enjoy your fucking politics. Yeah, just shut the fuck up. Oh boy. Here's some another thing.
So you're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway so far?
But seems to me that other athletes are coming down to tell LeBron James to just shut up about politics. Uh, Basically, when you say that, they're gonna they're gonna go after you and gonna say, "Oh, you're racist. You don't know about LeBron James. Like he's one of the worst freedom fighters out there. Was actually killed for the racial injustice. He actually kills for Black Lives Matter because he's because unlike you, he's actually fighting for you know the racial injustice here. Like he's trying to combat the white supremacists out there. Wait a minute. That's how that's how these motherfuckers prescribe LeBron James. Oh boy. It is so fucking insane when you think about it. So fucking insane, man. Uh also basically uh when you think about this or assholes uh they said, oh, how about let's take a knee because we care for the racial injustice. The Black Lives Matter, everybody. But wait a minute. The Black Lives Matter is one of the gigantic Marxist organization. Not only that, uh, basically, uh, basically, they say, oh, you're white, you're guilty of your privilege. And uh, and in a massive way, when you think about this, so fucking crazy. No wonder why this, no wonder why their fucking weddings are going down to the fucking trash. Why the weddings are going to the trash can. Don't even wonder why. Eh? LeBron just shut the fuck up about your freaking politics. Just shut up and dribble. Fuck you.
Started a couple days ago, but I've read and a lot of notes over the years. This is my first time actually reading this from start to finish. But just a very
Ruh-roh racism. You can't keep down one of the strongest, wokest freedom fighters of all times. Oh, hell no. LeBronathan James is back, my friends, and he's out there dealing a blow to who white supremacy. This guy's such a gift, by the way. Now, what did he do this time? Did he go out there? Did he pledge to donate 1% of his salary to impoverished youth in Compton? Did this dude go out there and say, you know what? When I'm not on the court, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to support black-owned and operating businesses and all these Democrat-run shitholes where Antifa and white BLM burned them all down. No, he ain't going to do any of that. He's going to tell everybody how great he is and how much Black Lives Matter after he plays some basket hoopses. And then he's going to tell everybody how smart he is if you come at him. No, don't do it, son. Yeah, he did it, by the way. Take a look at this over here at the Blaze. Soccer star says LeBron James should stay out of politics. James responds, I'm kind of a big deal. Over here. And I'm also the kind of wrong guy to go at. That wasn't even the worst part. He kept running his mouth. Not a single person around, not any one of his handlers have any testosterone to stand up to and go, shh, don't say this next part. Don't say the next part. No, he comes out and he says, LeBron James also comes out and says, quote, I speak from a very educated mind. Ah, balls. Oh no, don't do it, son. What is that line from Game of Thrones? Anybody who has to yell that they're the king is not the king, something like that. Idiot.
I am the king. I will punish you.
Any man who must say, I am the king, is no true king.
Smart people don't run around telling everybody how smart they are. In fact, whenever you hear somebody go, oh, I'm kind of a fucking big brain over here. Don't come at me, bro. Don't come at me. You go, oh shit, idiot. You're so stupid. You don't know that smart people don't say stuff like that. But holy yo, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Take a look at this. This is fascinating. LeBron James was called out by a soccer star who said the NBA legend should stay out of politics. James has responded to Ibrahimovic's recommendation by saying, I'm kind of the wrong guy to go at. The soccer star came out and he said, yo, dude, shut up. Shut up about politics. Can you just shut up about you're really great at basketball. You're a phenom. Steroid abuser. Excuse me. You're phenomenal at the basket hoops. Just play the just play the basket hoops. And LeBron James, no. Black identity, black youth, black slavery reparations, black everything is very important to him. Is it though, really? Is it? Other than tweeting and after doing interviews after your basketball hoops games, what are you doing for the black community? I mean, maybe he is doing something. I just haven't seen it because every time the mainstream media tells me how great this motherfucker is for Black Lives Matter, he's just wearing a shirt and he's just tweeting. I have a weird feeling that this dude don't live in fucking Compton. I got a weird feeling he didn't buy a mansion in motherfucking downtown Baltimore. I got a weird feeling that the minute that this motherfucker got successful, he tried to find an area full of white motherfuckers to move into. Right? These people who keep telling everybody how much they care about black lives never do anything about black lives. That's our problem with you idiots. If you're going out there and you want to fight the power and you want to fight for your community, I'm with you. Knock yourself the fuck out. I got no problem with that. But you don't care. This is another situation where a multi-millionaire son of a bitch keeps telling everybody how fucking oppressed he is. From a court. He gets fucking paid millions and millions and millions of dollars to play fucking basketball hoops, man. You ain't that impoverished, right? You ain't that fucking oppressed. I noticed that you ain't going to fucking Zimbabwe to play basketball. I noticed that you ain't fucking going to Ghana to play basketball. I noticed that the only place that you want to fucking play basketball, prick, is in this country, in this most racist country of all time. Because it's a grift, it's virtue signaling, and it's meaningless. And this soccer star dude is trying to come out there and say, listen, dude, shut up about politics. And he's saying it because he's coming from a point of view where he sees what's going on. Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with black lives. It has everything to do, it's a woke agenda, it's a weapon. And LeBron James and these other sports athletes, they found a way to make money by playing their basketball hoops, and on top of it, by wearing Black Lives Matter shirts, they found a way to grift off of feelings. The problem is, everybody else on that fucking court who's not black, everybody else on that court who doesn't support Black Lives Matter, they ain't part of that grift. Right? So they ain't making money by wearing these fucking shirts. They ain't making money by sending out these fucking tweets. Right? They're sitting there going, holy shit, ad revenue for these fucking games is in the toilet. Holy shit, ain't nobody coming to watch these games. That's going to have an impact on their bottom line. So everybody else who's not along for the grift is screaming, shut up about politics. Politics is killing our fucking sports. It's going to drive down our salaries. And when somebody does this, the mainstream media press, owned by these fucking corporations that are globalist in nature, who are pushing propaganda, come out and they attack the soccer star. So here you have a soccer star saying, no one cares about politics. It's ruining fucking soccer. It's hurting my bottom line. And the mainstream media press is going to call him a racist. They're going to be like, no, oh my God, how dare you attack LeBronathan James? Oh man, the only type of person out there who's got a problem with politics in sports is a fucking racist. No. He's just watching the dwindling viewership. He's just watching the dwindling franchise sales. He's watching all of the merchandise sales plummet with this nonsense because your average person doesn't want to be lectured to by LeBron James about how fucking impoverished he is in America. Absolutely insane. And on top of this, again, the spokesperson for saving blacks people in America is a dude who's so stupid that he doesn't understand coming out there and telling everybody that he's kind of a big deal. I'm kind of the wrong person to go out because I'm a big brain. You don't want the vanguard of your fight against oppression to be somebody that stupid. They don't even understand that that's insanely stupid to say.
Anyways, let's move to everything. And before one of my next segment here, LeBron James. He's, as you can hear it from Salty, he's saying, "Oh, Black Lives Matter, everybody! We need to come together and unite together. Then we join the national anthem because we care for the blacks." But hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. Uh, Basically here, uh, if you actually care about Black lives, then you should be doing some shit out here, like you know. But you're just tweeting things and doing nothing, and you just wanna go around with a Democrat shithole where Antifa and BLM burning and looting things. So Lemon, just shut up, you motherfucker. Shut up and dribble and fuck you. But anyway, so President Trump on CPAP, he said, oh, he might even go and beat the Democrats with a third time. Here's the clip.
Actually, as you know, they just lost the White House, but it's one of those things. But who knows? Who knows? I may even decide to beat them for a third time, okay? For a third time. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. This is my home. They're gonna need to send in the National Guard, a fucking SWAT team, cause I ain't going nowhere. Fuck them.
And I'm pretty much sure that's gonna drive the MSM crazy. When you think about it, like you're gonna drive CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, you're gonna drive those motherfuckers so crazy enough. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's what I can tell you right now. It's a whole piece of shit shenanigans. Because when you actually think about this, bro, uh, when it comes to things like CNN, they're gonna basically, when you attack LeBron James or, say something that was against the narrative, like, they're gonna say, hey, you racist! When you attack LeBron James and BLM, like, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're racist! You don't know that Black Lives Matter, like, you fight this group of these patriots, they're pedophiles, they basically fighting for racism." Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking CNN. I don't give a shit about your whole shenanigans here. You're fake news, so don't you even dare say a shit about it. Anyway, uh, hold on. Pretty much I remember this back in the summer. Far away, but mostly peaceful. From CNN. Oh man. Far away, but mostly peaceful. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. See this? Look. As you can see there, the whole shits are burning around behind him. And he's saying, "Wait, but mostly peaceful my ass." Because you know what? I don't give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about that because it's not peaceful. No, it's not. Fiery but mostly peaceful. Wow. That's how crazy it is when you think about it. When you think about this, like, so fucking crazy.
Oh, to be this dumb. When you see entire media companies essentially exist to tear down Joe Biden, is there an equivalent to that on the left tearing down Trump?
Hold on. See? Look at the image very closely. Like, fiery but mostly peaceful. Can't even rely on CNN for the real truth because they won't even tell it. And look, see, so it's burning down. Yep, those behind him, the shits behind him are basically burning there. And he even went on saying, fiery but mostly peaceful, my ass. Hold on. So let's read this headline. CNN banned for on-air graphic raining fiery but mostly peaceful protest in front of Kenosha Fire. Oh man, shit all. But I need to hydrate myself again, so uh, I'll be right back.
Kay Jerome yung mga yan eh, di papaano ko itong lahat nito.
Sige, hindi naman na yung ate.
Justin! Baka ako nga itong mga. Sige, bababa ni Justin.
Sige, and bye. Sorry about what happened earlier there, folks. And let me just tell you, I'm just gonna need to do other stuff. So just a little break here. So Don't worry, I'll be right back. Well, I'm back, folks. So, uh, basically, yes. I've thought. So, before we continue, uh, before we continue with this, I would like to offer my deepest apology for what happened earlier. Uh, Basically, I know that I know that your guys are tuning into this, so I totally apologize to all of you for my deepest apology for what happened earlier on, and uh, basically that thing didn't meant to happen, but it happened. So once again, I'm extending my deepest apology for what happened earlier on my show. So uh, basically, basically, I've once again I truly apologize for what happened earlier. I know you guys are straight with me, so I'm being straight with you. So once again, I hereby of extending my deepest apology for what happened early on. So basically here, folks, uh, there's something that I need to do. So I said be right back, and once again, my apologies. Just gonna do something here again. So just for a little bit. But anyway, let's continue. So, as you can remember back in the summer when CNN saying, oh, just fiery but mostly peaceful. Yeah, mostly peaceful, my ass, bro. Mostly peaceful, my ass. But let's take a look on this.
Really isn't. And what I would say, it's really a diet of this type of information that a lot of these voters are getting.
So wait, there's no anti-Trump network? Wow, even CNN admits nobody watches CNN. But look, even if you despise Trump, you got to admit this deception dares you to laugh in its face. There isn't an anti-Trump media company. Hell, there might be 24 with CNN leading the hair on fire pack. The only reason every Trump book goes to #1 is because it has two cable networks doing its PR, which explains why two recent massive surveys say media is overwhelmingly biased and cannot be trusted. If only this delusional thinking were relegated to the silly world of politics or Brian Stelter's head. But it's not. The same people who deny this reality deny a lot of far uglier facts. Rising murder rates, shootings, looting, property destruction, attacks on the elderly, killings by released felons, attacks attacks on free speech, riots described as peaceful protests. And remember how the media pretended that defunding the police was a reasonable ask? For this to succeed, they had to bury reality. That Gallup survey showing that over 80% of blacks and Hispanics want the same amount or more police. Funny how the white anchors never bring that stuff up. But in order for a left-wing view of the world to exist, you must pretend none of that other bad stuff exists, meaning the consequences of left-wing action and Democratic leader inaction. You can thank a media and the left working together to preserve their power. Meanwhile, Stelter also denies the reality of Joe Biden's decline.
This is Joe Biden out there on a vigorous bike ride. Not wearing a helmet, but definitely wearing a mask, by the way. Fox's narrative and talk radio's narrative for months has been that Joe Biden is falling apart. You just heard Ben Shapiro say it, falling apart. And there he is riding a bike, out for a bike ride.
Cool. So if you ride a bike, you can be president. That's good news for these fellas. Yep, check him out. You know, I got my money. What can I say? He's got a sound fiscal policy.
Oh boy. That's how it is, bro. So, how do you even like that, bro? Yes. Done. And now, yes, of course, there are fake news and by that's why they cannot be trusted. They're fake news. They sucks. But anyways of it, I have tutors here. I already put out some few of them on people's mailbox. Hindi, ano, yung lalagay ko siya dun sa ano. So, sorry about that. But anyway, so Judas, yes. Yes. So I'm basically putting out this in people's mailbox. So if you want one, come grab one. One for you, one for another. Yep. Yep. That's what it is. So, and I actually got three bundles here. This is I opened already one. So this is the second of the bundles I got. There's more of it. Yeah. Yeah. This is absolutely wonderful. Think about it. And let me get the other one. Yep. Here's my another one. My other bundle. So I don't think it's the right time to open them, but maybe maybe I'm gonna open them and spread it out. But anyways, uh, someone please come come to me. Let me know along with that. Uh, this will go to your mailbox. So essentially tomorrow I'm gonna go for a walk and I'm gonna be putting out this to people mailbox. And not only that, uh, basically here folks, uh, it is one of the wonderful alternative newspaper tutors. Oh yes, so don't forget, don't forget to actually get your tutor's copy and giving it out for anyone who wants it. So if you can, so I know you guys want to know how to make this pasta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 of them. Bunch of it. Shooters, shooters. And they go it digitally also. Just like with, free speech media and revenues. So yes, of course. There's more copies of shooters. No. So yes, let's look at the headline here. CBC blames 1980s American radio and Donald Trump for public mistrust of journalism. Fake news, yeah. On last night's episode of the Ezra Levant Show, we looked at a CBC's editor note from a guy named Rudy Fenlon. Canadian trust in journalism is wavering. Here's what CBC is doing about it. Here's a bit of what Ezra has to say about the article. So people in Canada don't trust the CBC because of Donald Trump. Now, that's an issue drawing if ever there was one. The CBC hates Donald Trump just like Trudeau does. They blame him for everything. He's been gone as president for over a month, but they still can't stop boasting about him. It's an example of their bias and in many cases their misinformation. They were huge promoters of the conspiracy theory that Donald Trump was a Russian spy. They believe every anti-Trump conspiracy theory, and they say that Canadians they say that Canadians don't trust them because of the bloody Donald Trump. The fact that they are saying that shows that they have to the fact that they are saying that shows that they have Trump derangement syndrome. They still do. They still do. They don't even realize that their explanation for why people don't trust them is proof of why people can trust them. I wonder if they tried that when they got pulled over for speeding. Officer, I get it. You said I was speeding, but it's not Donald Trump. This is an excerpt. This is an excerpt from the full Ezra Levant show. Full to watch the whole thing, become a premium subscriber to Rebel News Plus. Whatever. So let's see. Oh, 22 minutes. So that. Let's go to this. Mitt Romney.
Don't tell me what to do.
What an absolute idiot. Mittens Romney done jumped on the wrong plane to head into Washington, D.C. How do you not know? Are you not paying attention at this point that you, of all people, Mittens, you fake ass rhino communist, you're going to take public transport into Washington, D.C. on the day that millions of pissed off MAGA Americans are also flying into D.C.? You thought this would be a good idea? You keep telling me. The left-hand side keeps telling everybody, oh, look at this. We got one Republican out there, one Republican with brains with everybody. Mittens Romney, man, he's really got his pulse on America, and he understands the average American. Really, bitches? This dude didn't know that this was the worst time to be flying down on an airplane. This is the time that you take a private jet. We know you got private jets. All of you cocksuckers out there who keep telling everybody climate change this and lefties shit this, you guys all have private airplanes. This is the time to do it. This dickhead jumps on public transport, and now he's going to be on a multi-hour-long airplane, and everybody is throwing pure venom in this guy's direction. And I'm using guy. Big air quotes. I don't want to assume species over here with this son of a bitch. But he's sitting there, and everybody's screaming at him, traitor! Traitor! When you're stuck with them Chinese Chi-Com Bidens, they're throwing spitballs at him. This dude's sitting there going, oh shit. Oh shit. His bottom surgery is all sweaty. He's hyper concerned. He's popping hormone blockers in order to make sure he doesn't have a heart attack during this plane ride. Listen to these base patriots on this airplane. Give this dude an earful of shit.
You know what we think! Traitor! Traitor!
Absolute savages. And
Yes, absolute
that's
savages.
only a small amount of the
Yeah.
energy that we bring into Washington, D.C. today, that we bring in across America as we take this country back from all of these commie cocksuckers and their hormone blockers and their cry closets.
That's absolutely phenomenal, bro. OG, absolutely phenomenal. Why? They destroyed me. Romney. They literally pull out their venom. They throw their venom to Mitt Romney. We show them trailer, trailer, trailer. Absolute savages. No, man. Anyways, before we end this show, nah. Oh, man, yeah. So, oh, please don't forget to make a donation at gf.me/g/ajkyhk or paypal.com/paypalme/hukarabinton2. But not only that, oopsie, oopsie. Uh-huh. Hold on. There you go. And also, please, if you want one of this, please don't forget to message me directly. Not only that, uh, basically, one of this, just let me know. Oh, yes. And better expect the payment and also better expect the basically the the but only the payment, of course. and I would truly appreciate your generous donations. And one last message before I go, Mayor John Tory. How about like, how about you let these patriots, these people voice out their voices and let them exercise their rights. Stop this intimidation. And if I may, also stop this police state rhetoric. It's uh, enough with your nonsense. And if I may, why do you just get the fuck out of here? Anyways, that's it, folks. So, sorry, so sorry, we have time tomorrow for sure. So, that's it for today. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for paying attention to my show. So,